Hey everybody, we haven't tried this crap in a while, huh? I don't know, I don't look for these articles anymore because, I don't know, they don't really make them. I'm reading one from 2018 just because it sounded funny. Guys, this is ComfyFat, the greatest site out there. If you never read ComfyFat, let me tell you, you were in for a treat. A treat! But today we got Letter to My Thin Friend, dining out. Oh, going to the restaurant with the fat guy, or bitch. Whatever, probably fat bitch, let's be honest, right?
Dear thin friend, I wanted to talk to you about what it feels like for me when we go out to eat, since I know our experiences are already different.
You'd think it'd be embarrassing enough going out with a giant fat person to eat, but now they got a list of demands. It just gets worse. It's better just to leave them at home.
Dining out and exploring a new restaurant may feel casual, though it certainly doesn't feel that way for me. There are so many factors to consider when taking a super fat to a new place.
A super fat, guys. I don't want to know what a super fat is.
And I want to go. I really do. I can't wait to accompany you at that new hole-in-the-wall cafe where they say the scones are to die for. But first, let's talk about what goes through my mind when we try a new place.
How about let's not? How about you stay home? This is already sounding like too much work. Fat people never fucking take that into consideration. It's like, man, now you're going to make this a nightmare? I just want to get some fucking food. Now it's a big laundry list of garbage I gotta read through.
Seating. What is the seating like? This is likely my first question. Are there booths or tables? Assuming the booths are too small for my glorious belly.
Maybe you ate enough. If you got a glorious belly, you ate enough. You could stay home.
I'll need a table with chairs, unless the tables of the booths are movable, which is a toss-up because sometimes they are directly connected to the wall, and I do not want to have to squeeze myself in.
Like I was saying earlier, it sounds like a lot of trouble, and I don't want to put you through this, so maybe you just stay home and I'll get some dank vittles. I will eat the dank vittles, and you could eat that can of pumpkin mix that's been sitting in your cabinet for 6 years. Sounds good to me.
I still haven't gone back to Red Robin after the embarrassment of cramming myself into a booth, only to find I couldn't breathe and had to relocate.
Red Robin has always had a policy, and that policy has been no fat chicks. Ever. It's on the fucking sign, lady. Go to a Red Robin right now, and you'll see it.
Or there are tables, great. But how are the chairs? Are they sturdy? Or is there a chance of the chair breaking like that time at the pool with my family and friends, where the plastic lawn chair crumbled beneath me?
Why would a fat person sit on those shitty plastic chairs? I've seen those chairs break for normal people. Trying to squeeze their giant ass in those shitty Walmart plastic chairs. What did you think was going to happen?
I'd like to feel secure. My thighs and ankles need rest after I had to put most of my body weight on them while seated at the last restaurant we went to, where the chairs were unreliable.
It's everyone else's fault. It's everyone else's fault.
Next, I would like to discuss spatial reasoning. Can I even move through the restaurant? How tightly packed are the tables? Are the aisles roomy? Will my hips and rolls be brushing by people's faces as I lead to my seat?
That's going to lose you a tip. If I'm eating and some fat bitch brushes up against you, yeah, the tip's gone. No tip.
I would be mortified if I end up knocking over chairs and drinks on my way to our table.
How fat is this bitch? How fucking fat is this bitch?
The bathrooms. Is it a onesie? Or are there multiple stalls? Is there an accessible stall? Or are they all so tiny that my shoulders touch the walls? Can I reach the toilet paper underneath the dispenser? Or is it so tightly lodged between my thigh Ugh. And the wall, that is just a lost cause. Do I have to straddle the toilet in order to close and latch the door? Perhaps I'll just wait for the bathroom until I get home.
Or you could just shit in the sink. But that's my answer to everything. You can clearly shit in the sink. That's what they're there for.
Facing general judgment, I must be seated around the edges of said establishment. I won't be able to concentrate on spending time with you.
No, it's okay. It's fine. You don't have to spend time with me. We're good.
If we are sitting in the center of the restaurant, the truth is, no matter where I go, people will stare at me. Sometimes they try to keep their judgments to themselves, so they'll look away when I caught them. Other times they just have fun with it and gawk. It's not unheard of for people to take photos to mock me with their friends.
What a party. This is a great person to take out. This is a lot. Sounds like a lot of fun. Next thing you know, a bunch of rubes are around you and your fat friend taking pictures. There's your stupid face on Reddit with some big fat pig. I just wanted a burger. Now my stupid head is on Reddit with this giant fat bitch.
Let's reduce the chances of this happening by finding comfortable seating on the border if possible. Just straight up eating.
Being fat and eating in public is a risk
In itself, being a confident fatty enjoying food in public is actually radical
and totally awesome.
I know that people look at me and believe I should quit eating altogether.
Or breathing. Breathing's also a good one. The eating, meh.
But their judgment is trivial and harmful.
How could something be trivial and harmful? If it's harmful, it's not all that trivial, is it?
It encourages shame and disordered eating for fat folks, and I won't stand for it.
No, you'll have a seat. Just like you do 24 hours a day.
I'll have a seat. I won't stand for it, but I'll definitely sit for it, and sometimes even lay down for it.
I love it when fat people say they gotta nourish their body.
I need to nourish my body.
That ain't nourishment. That's sweet drink. Sweet drink is not nourishment.
I'll continue to eat and nourish my body in whatever manner I choose, but I want you to know that I am acutely aware of how people will see me, and I'm not sure if this has ever crossed your mind.
Well, it's crossed my mind right now, and guess what? Let's make this easy for both of us. You stay home, I go out and get food. I just solved all the problems here.
Thin allies, my hope is that you'll help me in this. I know you care about me.
Not really. Not really. I just didn't want to eat alone.
And want me to feel safe and have a fun time with you. Now that you know all the potential issues that flood my mind when asked to go somewhere new, will you help minimize them?
No, I got my own problems. If you can't fit into a fucking booth, that's not my problem. You don't care about my bullshit. These fat people, they never care about anybody else.
Can you check into the venue beforehand?
No.
Will you be able to park close so that the walk isn't too tiresome for me?
No.
Can you commit to taking the burden off me when asking for a simple and comfortable seating?
The burden off you? So far, you've been the whole burden. You've been a giant burden. Even going out to eat is a nightmare.
These establishments were made with your body in mind.
Cool, stay home.
Not mine. So I need your thin privilege and allyship on my side.
You just want sides. You want mashed taters and coleslaw. A bucket of coleslaw.
I need you to advocate for me in times when I am so tired of having to worry about all these factors on my own.
Hey, when have you ever advocated for me, huh? What do you do for me other than stink up the place?
I wish for the anxiety to be minimal. Can you do this for me? Can you help me feel safe to explore the world with you?
Nah, I'm good. Forever grateful. A super fat. Now that was an adventure, guys. I learned never to take a fat person to any restaurant ever. And I hope you learned that too. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you later or something.